Check, check, check. Cash, cash, cash.
All right. Looks like we are up and live and ready to go. We're here in Holt Lake as the McBain girls will be taking on the Houghton Lake Bobcats. Inaugural meeting and conference play. Don't get to say that much longer because they're starting to get through the slate here. And then after that, it won't be the first time they've met in conference play. Just playing at this game. This is Gary Hawkeye Vanna. We'll be bringing you all the action tonight. As we are 3 minutes and 12 seconds off from the start of this game. As the McBain Lady Ramblers will be taking on the Houghton Lake Bobcats. For all your McBain sports actions on the Rambler Review. If I understand correctly, this JV team from McBain is undefeated at this point. Really, without much of a close game, they've double-digit wins on every single opponent they've faced all season, including a huge win against Ronks Common. They've beaten every team in the Highland Conference, which would make sense since they are undefeated. Then Wednesday or Tuesday, they will be playing against Lake City, and after that, they will have played every single team in the Highland Conference, and they'll be halfway through their regular season. If you have a problem seeing anything, that will be Dennis Hooker standing up in front of you all night long. Just under 2 minutes until tip-off, or until we have the announcing of the starters, and there'll be tip-off. It looks like we have some local folks as our officials for tonight's game. Coach Tim O'Malley giving the last minute instructions.
Good evening. Houghton Lake welcomes you for tonight's junior varsity game between the Ramblers of McBain and our own Houghton Lake Bobcats. The number one reason kids play high school sports is to have fun. Good sports are winners because it's how you play the game. And now let's meet the starting lineup, starting with McBain Ramblers. Number 2, Claire Goodrich. Number 10, Annalise Fradine. Number 12, Reese Ensing. Number 50, Emily Gildy. And number 52, Addison Netherhood. The Ramblers are coached by Tim O'Malley. For the Bobcats, number 10, Lauren Hood. Number 12, Reagan Blackwell. Number 21, Haley Watson. Number 22, Ireland Selfridge. And number 23, Haley Brown. The Bobcats are coached by Sherry Euler. Your officials today's game are Matthew Miller, Chris Gibson, and Kevin Taylor. These officials are registered by Michigan High School Athletic Association. Like the coaches are here to help the athletes learn on the playing field. We request that you respect their guys' efforts in administering this contest.
All right, we're just seconds away from tip-off. It looks like we'll be having Addie Naderhood jump in for the Ramblers and Lauren Hood, sophomore, jumping for NMC. And they're off. Addie Naderhood wins it. Ball's in the hand of Annalise Fradine. A little bit short. Great rebound right there. Turnover. Fradine picking up the press in the backcourt. Good man-to-man defense going right now. Fradine is in her girls' shorts. Claire Goodrich gets a hand there, is able to bat it off of the Lake City player as it went off of Blackwell. It'll be McBain's ball. Annalise Fradine coming in at point guard. Trying to step off. It's a nice down pass to Gildy, but she goes off the leg of Hood. Ramblers ball. Gilly setting up a play. Naderhood muscling her way in there. Gets the inbound pass. Hard to the hoop. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up for 2. McBain in a full court press right now. Houghton Lake breaks the press. Back to score the other direction.
Haley Watson.
Just put tally marks and whoever scores, how many points they get. Oh, nice attempt there by Goodrich. Blow by move. Rebound by Hood over the back. Emily Gildy, second time, but they're going to call it that time. That's the first foul on the Bobcats. Sydney Hooker checks into the game. Fradine, oh, blow by move. Sweet layup right there. Little shake and bake. Her chicken's ready to bake. Good intensive defense there. Houghton Lake breaks the press. Hood going against Sydney Hooker. Goes on by adding Neighborhood real quick. Shots up. Nice shot and following up on that one by Haley Watson. She'll be going to the line to shoot two. Emily Gildy checking back into the game for Addie Naderhood. Quick little break for Gildy. 5:42 left in the first quarter. Watson makes the second. Great defense by Emily Gildy causing the turnover there, going back the other way. Annalise goes for a blow-by move, little jumper down baseline, rolls it in. Cheap foul right there on Racing Singh. He'll be on the floor, so long little jumper, no good. Good battle down below. Taylor Bentham just off the bench, taking control of that one. Claire Goodrich gets to the rack and gets fouled on the way there. She'll be shooting two. Don't know if Lars Ferdine is just watching the video or he's hoping for a radio call on this so he can just turn the video off. Bounces around, knocks down the front end. Annika Boss checks into the game for the Ramblers. And Kaylee Dubzinski checks in. Caitlin Butts is in the game also for McBain right now. So on the floor right now you have Sydney Hooker, Caitlin Butts, and Annika Boss, Taylor Bentham, and Claire Goodrich. Looking for a 5-second call, just about got it. Can get over and back here. Defense forces turnover. 4:05 left in the first quarter. As McBain has been really strong so far. There's the court to Boss. Boss lives a little bit short. Rebound by the Bobcats. Claire Goodrich, the one-woman press out there, is just all over the place. It's being very pesky on the ball being brought up. Showing some great quickness. Reese Insing checks in the game, so obviously we're going to replace speed with speed. Backdoor cut right there, and then she runs it to the forest of Sydney Hooker and Taylor Bentham. Good rotation by the defense there for McBain. Hood gets called for the over the back. Great position on that one by Caitlin Butson. She had herself perfectly where we wanted to be. Lauren Hood thought she had a height advantage, reach over her. Got the over the back call. That's Hood's second, and McBain Ramblers ball. Sydney Hooker just looking to drive. Nice kick out pass to Eka Boss. Boss wide open for the jumper. Fine River having a hard time getting in. Finally got it. Looks like they're going to break the press. Up ahead of the action. Easy layup. There's McBain trying to set this up. Taylor Bentham blow-by move right there. Sweet little move to the rack. Finishes strong. That's our first points for the game. McBain is just giving all kind of fits with their full court presser here. There's now Sydney Hooker is pressing by herself. Got a little reach, got trapped on the line. We got her out. Defensive switches are really good. They're going to get Hooker on the reach on that one. Maya Isaac checks into the game for the first time. Pine River gets in there. Look like going right hand, and Taylor Bentham set up on that right hand, causing that hard dribble. Izzy with a great steal through the middle, and she's going to get the foul. Quick switch on the defense is now on the floor. We got Maya Isaac, Izzy Helsel, Caitlin Butson, Annika Boss, and Taylor Bentham. Minute 53 left in the first quarter. McBain has looked really strong. Executing everything they want. Taylor Bentham with a great move again. You give her that one step and she's gone. I don't know if that's a lane or if that's Broadway, as wide as that road was for her to get to the basket. Coming back the other time. Great defense right there. Sneaking from the back door, poking it away is Caitlin Bunsen. McBain's in the zone right now for the defense. You know, I could think Haley Waza got a rude awakening because she was trying to cut across and get position. And she ran into one Maya Isaac. She didn't realize that when you run into Maya Isaac, you will know you ran into Maya Isaac and stopped her there. Annalise Ferdine back into the game for the Ramblers with Annika Boss coming out. Taylor Bentham so heavily shaded the right hand, forcing her to go on the left. Finally gets her to give it up at the top of this zone press. Nice rotation over there. Helsel goes out. Now she's going to set back down. It looks like they got a 1-3-1 zone going right now. As they're pressing at the line, Annalise Ferdine gets quick puck away but does not maintain control. Rolls out of bounds. Pine River. Houghton Lake has seen enough as they are. They're going to take a timeout. So with 59.6 seconds left in the first quarter, McBain is up 16-5. I mean, they're not bleacher seats, sorry, dear.
I'd like to remind you that the Circle Drive out front has a fire lane. We ask that people not park in the fire lane. It's for your safety and your student safety. Plus, I think we'll ticket will be starting sometime soon.
All right, it'll be Houghton Lake's ball after this time out. They're hoping to get another score in before the end of the first quarter. As McBain is up with less than a minute left in the first quarter. Houghton gets the ball inbounded, heavily guarded by Bentham. There's the trap right there. Her and Ferdine. Those are tall arms that go through there. Still going to get a travel right there. McBain forces the turnover. Tell you what, you get in jail between Ferdine and Bentham. They're just long arms to try to go around. Caitlin Butts is trying to set up one more basket for McBain before they go into the second quarter. Taylor Bentham again. She's been really doing quite well. Her and Ferdine both with 4 points so far in the game. 36 seconds left. My eyes again with the three ball. Front, back, and good. Taylor Bentham just all over the place. She's doing a great job of cutting down these lanes and using her reach. Ball's been inbounded right here. Taylor Bentham just daring her to go to the left. Now double teamed by Butson and Bentham. Bentham gets the layup, makes it 21. And that gives Taylor 6 points in the game so far. Trapping again. Bunsen knocks it away and out of bounds. And that's the buzzer at the end of one. McBain Ramblers up 21-5. We'll bring you second quarter action in just a minute. All right, getting ready for second quarter action here. It's been all McBain in the first quarter. Their press and their defense has really stood up high. Taylor Bentham with 6 points in the first quarter. Annalise Ferdine with 4. Maya Isaac with a 3 ball. And McBain just got another bucket. Izzy Helsel gets her first bucket of the game. McBain forces a turnover. Maya point guard setting it up. Looks at the wide open 3 ball. She says, why not? She misses and Ferdine gets in for the rebound. Oh, just misses it. Bat around. Goodrich in there again, making it happen. Ferdine thinks about the 3 ball. Puts on the rack. Nice little jumper. No good, but Helsel with the great athletic move. I don't know if she has basketball shoes on or ballerina shoes on because that was a ballerina move down low. That's her 4th point of the game. Being trapped right now. Pine River girls are just falling all over. Bentham's going the other way. Knocks it down for another basket. That'll give her 8 as a game high. Dribbles through the double team to try to set up the trap. Kick out. Houghton Lake long 3 ball. Too long. Ball's batted around. Now battled down below. It'll be a jump ball. Let's go back to Houghton Lake. Addie Nader, Hood, and Sydney Hooker check into the game. As Bentham gets a blow here. Inbound pass. 3 ball. It's gone. Gone bank. Nader Hood gets a rebound. Nice little rebound there. Gives it up to Sydney Hooker, who's wondering why she's running point. Finds a point guard. Claire Goodrich, long 3 ball. Knocks it down. McBain is now just throwing balls. They're hitting water out of the boat as the balls go everywhere and in. Not exactly the way I want to describe it. That's all right. Still keeping that pressure there. There's the extended Sydney all the way top. It's one of those philosophies where you take one of the taller girls and you put it at the top of your press and just make you have to throw over those arms. And if she loses something on foot speed, she'll pick it up on her length. In their shorts, defense being played there. And there's a steal by Sydney Hooker. Now we're going the other way. My eyes are going to go in to set up the offense. Claire Goodrich right open. Last one was a 3-ball, a little down. This one was a little short. Rebound Bobcats. Little crossover. Now she got herself in trouble. There's Annalise. Annalise contains the ball, brings it back up. Nice flick over cross of Goodrich. Oh, just missed a layup. That's a great looking play there. Nice little pass. 5:20 left in the second quarter. Ramblers are on fire. I'm going to call the cheapie on Annalise Verdeen. Verdeen, Boss come out of the game. And so is Goodrich in the game is Butson. Butson, Insing, and Boss check in. Verdeen, Goodrich, and Maya Isaac are out. Wow, Annika Boss with the 3-ball. McBain gets the steal, brings it back over. Neighborhood working hard on the boards. Second timeout by the Bobcats. 4:13 left in the second quarter. McBain all over the Bobcats.
Jesse and I can go during halftime.
Does Jesse want to go outside?
Maybe.
Should we keep on talking for Jesse while Jesse's sitting right by us? Back in action here. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. It's been all McBain this game as the defense has just been stifling there. Neighborhood hoping to get a steal of her own. Gets a little bit of body on the steal, and it will be a foul on Neighborhood. That bringing about Emily Gildy. Got a jump ball right there on Cabas in the fray of things. Houghton Lake looks a little confused. Ball's into Butson playing the point guard. Reese Insing, quick 3-ball. A little bit long, gets Butson chased down the rebound. Is going to set this up. Emily Gildy. Great move on the baseline. Layup and good. And I think we got an ankle broken. So we got a injury timeout right now. So 3:26 left in the game, and so we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Grass passes, please. Cushy chairs.
It's rough. It's really rough. You and I can tell you about it, but
I wouldn't know where to start or where to
Exactly. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. Ben, are you making fun of me? Still, exactly. It's not what you know, right?
All right, 3:26 left in the second quarter. It's been the story of the game has been the McBain defense. They've just been hitting on all facets of the game so far. Good in your shorts defense, as they're doing a lot of switching on this. Tim O'Malley, where you got them looking sharp. Pick and roll right there. They're really rotating good on the bottom side. Lauren Gildy in the game. Rebound long. Batted over the back of Gildy.
Basket number 33, Kylie Kinsinski.
Reese Sing Sing looking another one. And there goes Sydney Hooker with the rebound, trying to go up strong. It gets called with the jump ball. Gildy heavily weighted on the other side. Cross pass gets out of trouble right there, but you know, better move quickly because they pack on those. These girls are on their defenders just like I am on a donut and for free in the teacher's lounge. Nice little crossover, short little jumper, little long. Hooker saves the ball underneath the net, but they're going to call her on the line. That's probably a good call, because that will not give an easy layup to the Bobcats.
Into the Bobcats, number 21, Haley Watson.
Haley Watson checks back in the game for the Bobcats. Watson, crossover, knocks down the bucket, really good. Quickly up the other end, Sydney Hooker looking for the layup, goes high bank, and it's good. It must be payday because Hooker went to the bank. Watson try to jump that pass. Misses a great defensive rotation as Gildy gets over there, and you know, you're just wondering where the other defender's going to come from. And you take your eye off the ball for just a second. Blackwell was trying to figure out, okay, I know another one's coming, so coming soon. And she just lost focus because she was trying to protect it and rolls out of bounds. Ramblers ball. Long three ball by Butson. No good off of Bobcat leg. That will go back to the Ramblers. Minute 19 left in the second quarter. We've had a great offensive barrage of players. As Sydney Hooker knocks down another one. That gives Sydney, quick math here, 4 points so far in this game. There's a defense, loose ball gathered up. Little battle for it, should be off McBain. Oh, should be off of Houghton Lake going towards McBain. On the court for McBain as Butson goes for another long three ball. Got Taylor Bentham on the one-man pass. Sydney Hooker, Lauren Gildy, Caitlin Butson, and Easy Helsel. They're going to get Butson on the reach. Taylor Bentham all over her. Knows that she's not going to go to her left. Gets on the ground. Gets the ball up. There's an easy layup and good for Bunsen. 10 seconds left in the first half, and McBain is up big. Jump ball no good. Helsa secures the rebound. Gets him up and running. And we have a turnover. So at the end of 2, it is McBain 42, Houghton Lake 9.
We have friendly service over at the Bob Cat Boosters concession stand. Go over, say hi, get a little snack. Also want to remind people that our fire lane has been marked off, so people do not park in our fire lane or circle driveway. That's for your safety and our student safety. Thank you very much.
That's right. Send it to Gary.
Wherever you put the Wi-Fi box. I didn't see it. I thought you put it in the CTV. You want my backpack? In case you and Jesse or all of us need some refreshments from our car.
What do we have?
Dip.
Oh, I'm good. Like I said, it didn't really hit the spot. I don't know what I wanted, but I'm very indecisive. That's Joyce's. Joyce. My room is right same. Or 7-1.
Just an FYI, I believe later tonight we've got some heavy snow coming in, so students, no school tomorrow, okay? I'll I'll call it. Let's do it tomorrow.
All right, we are got a minute and 22 seconds left into the halftime is over, and we'll go into the third quarter. The McBain Ramblers are warming up with their shots. Run down some first half stats right now. Taylor Bentham leads all scorers with 8 points, followed by Claire Goodrich with 5 points. Annalise Ferdine, Sydney Hooker, Addison Naderhood and Isabel also all have 4 points. 2 points for Emily Gildy, Reese Singh, and Caitlin Bunsen. And a long tray by Maya and Isaac doing the heavy work underneath. And having a great game so far is Addison Naderhood with 3 rebounds. Sydney Hooker and Isabella Helshill each have 2 for Dean and Butson with the solo. Now under 30 seconds left. We are getting ready for second half action here in Houghton Lake. You are watching the Rambler Review. Well, the bad news for the Ramblers is that Houghton Lake will be shooting at the hot shooting net. And they come off with a quick 3 ball.
Ramblers 3-point basket number 2, Claire Goodrich.
Can you come up here and do this for me? Big pressure by Annika Boss. Ball's loose. Houghton Lake is able to corral it. Great defense by Annika Boss, really shutting down that 3-point attempt. Got a trap in the line there, but they're going to be pushed a little bit with the body. On the court for the McBain Ramblers to start the second half is Claire Goodrich, Maya Isaac, Annika Boss, Taylor Bentham, and Sydney Hooker. Great move right there. Get around Taylor Bentham, trying to get through. Annika Boss cuts down the lane, making him shoot a long 3 ball. Claire Goodrich gets the rebound right there. Decides to bring it up by herself. Taylor Bentham calling for the ball. Everyone's back. Annika Boss, toe on the line. It's good, but they should give her 2.
3-point basket, Ramblers.
They gave her all 3 on that one. They must have curled that toenail right up right before she let go of the ball there. Claire Goodrich, quick hands right there, knocks it out of bounds. Addie Naderhood checking into the game for the Ramblers. Annika Boss reached all the way around, knocked the ball back out of bounds, denying the entry pass. Houghton Lake able to get the ball inbounds. Short little jumper, front iron, no good. Rebound, Houghton Lake wide open. Great move down low to get the points for Houghton Lake.
21, Haley Watson.
Haley Watson knocking down that bucket. Nice athletic move down below, getting the ball up to the Ramblers. Claire Goodrich wide open. She says, why not? Ball's long, battle for underneath. Off Annika Boss. It will go to the Bobcats.
And for the Ramblers, number 32, Sydney Hooker.
Sydney Hooker and Reese Insing both check into the game.
Reese Ensing.
Ball thrown on that one by Sydney, giving up to Maya Isaac as she's coming to set up the offense. Ball in the quarter. Goodrich gets down low to Bentham. Bentham with a good move. Kick it out. Wide open Goodrich. She might as well shoot that one. A little bit long. Ball batted around. It is loose. Picked up by Reese Insing. And Goodrich gets it down low to Bentham. Bentham. Awkward shot. No good. Rebound by Lauren Hood going the other direction. Pressure caused another turnover 5:09 left in the third quarter. All McBain so far. Caitlin Butson checks in the game. Claire Goodrich is going to take a rest. Maya Isaac looks like a three ball. Rebound by the Bobcats. Stolen by Maya Isaac. Pushing the action. Caitlin Butson way up ahead of everyone. Downward pass right there. Another bucket for Taylor Benton. That puts her in double digits with 10 points on the game so far, leading all scorers. Oh, there's Butson picks a pocket right here. That was thievery right there. She better be careful. The police aren't going to arrest her for stealing that one. Loose ball battle off of the Bobcats. Be Ramblers ball.
In for the Bobcats, number 11, Paige Christian.
Racine saying three ball. Looks like she might have hurt her elbow a little bit on that one. Ball's a little bit short. McBain has it. Trap right away. Stolen by Bentham. Bentham, Bunsen. Unselfish pass right there. Bunsen gets it. 4:07 left in the game. McBain has just looked awesome. The JVs look awesome. And then there's the jinx of the announcer. Houghton Lake come back the other way. Sydney with a great rebound, and it looks like we're going to have a battle on the floor. They're calling the jump ball. Lauren Gillen checks in the game for McBain. And we have ourselves a timeout. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to action right here as McBain inbounds the ball. Butson brings it over half court, setting up the offense. Cindy Hooker with a jumper from the free throw line. Attempted pass right there, stolen by Bentham, and they are going to call. Annalise Ferdinand's back into the game. We're in a running clock right now. 3:09. Ball's long, no good. We got the battle over the back by Bentham. Houghton Lake gets it over half court. Ball batted off Lauren. Lauren gets it to go off a Houghton Lake player, off Paige Christian. Turnover, McBain ball. Annalise Ferdinand in the corner, thinks about it, gives up to Hustle. Hustle with a great cut. Ferdinand back to three-point land. Drives in there, gets it punched away. Hustle gets back. There's a backdoor. Bentham leading all score. Got 12 now on the game. There's a trap right there. Got the pass down low. Defense is still moving quick. Fresh legs. All 10 dress girls are out there and they're keeping the pressure going. Ball batted around will be off of Taylor Bentham. Going off of McBain. Houghton Lakes ball.
Nelson Parks. And
Minute 28 left in the quarter. We are under a running clock. Three ball, no good. Rebound all over the place. We're going to have a jump ball here. As Houghton Lake maintains possession. Getting ready to pull the triggers. Paige Christian. Claire Goodrich comes in for Lauren Gildy. Long two ball by Reagan Blackwell. And we're under a minute. Caitlin Bunsen tries to pull the trigger just a touch long. Going the other way. 30 seconds left. Ball's on the floor. Annalise Verdine for the long three ball. Good! That gives her 7 on the game. As the McBain just piles up the points. They seem to be able to shoot on both ends of the court today. That's the end of the third quarter. McBain is up. Big. We'll go into the fourth quarter and bring you all the action here on the McBain Rambler Review. Just like high school, copy off you.
Yeah, exactly. Just like old times. I got that cheating one time. I'm pretty sure don't you hate that? It was an accident. Exactly. It's been a rough day, you know?
Going to the fourth quarter. Annalise Verdine, Claire Goodridge, Emily Gilly, Anna Cabas, and Taylor Bentham in for your McBain Ramblers. Again, we are under a running clock because it's over a 40-point lead. And it's time to get this fourth quarter started. Houghton late, we're in the ball out there. Being pressed by Annika Boss. Skip pass. All the way off the knee of Paige Christian. That'll go over to McBain. Looks like Annalise Verdine will be running point guard. Annalise brings ball quickly up down low to Bentham. Over to Claire Goodrich. Goodrich, long three ball. Off the back, off the stanchion in. But it's no good when it hits that stanchion. But the crowd loved it. One half of the crowd did. Five-second call against started. Steps through it right there. Runs to Taylor Bentham. Realizes that's not such a good idea to dribble through. Pass is a little bit errant. Annalise Verdine is beaten to the ball. Pine River. Oh, nice little crossover right there. Verdine almost takes the ball. They'll get a jump ball out of it. Ball down low. Taylor Bentham. Little fancy footwork. Misses finally. Gildy does the hard work. Gets it back. Battle down low. It's going to be off a Houghton Lake McBain ball. Wholesale substitutions for the Ramblers is Caitlin Butts and Eddie Naderhood. And Maya Azaga all check into the game. Out of the game is Bentham for Dean. Oh, quick play right there, and adding neighborhood with another bucket. Good defense right there. 5:44 left in the game. Running clock right now. That means the only way the clock's going to stop is timeouts. Going the other way. Eddie Neighborhood running the court beautifully. Oh, just misses the putback. Great job by Neighborhood for running the court like that. Houghton Lake setting up their offense right now. Really just trying to get inside the three-point line. The way they defense there. 5-second call going on right now, and there it gets it. Claire Goodrich gets, they bail out the 5-second call right now. McBain on the court waiting for the Bobcats. 5:05 left. Running clock in the game right now. It's been just a great shooting night for McBain. We got inbound pass right there. Jessica Hine in the game. Ball's off of McBain. That'll be Houghton Lake's ball down low. Ball blocked by Maya Isaac. Caitlin Bunson comes up with it. Now she's going to push the action. Gets ahead of everybody. Goes for the layup. Puts it over the rim for two. And with that bucket, everybody's in the book for McBain. Oh, gotta get one more in there, and then we'll have everybody that scored this game. Emily Gilday down low. Emily Gilday fouled on that. They will be going to the line to shoot. Knocks down the first. Wholesale substitution for the Bobcats.
Switching up a few players here.
Bobcats bring in 4, and we bring in Lauren Gilday. I think that's an even swap. Nice rebound by Hull, so backdoor wide open. Maya Isaga, just missed the layup. But that was a great play by Helso to get that rebound and to actually find a wide open Maya Isaga underneath the basket. Caitlin Bunson taps the ball out of bounds. 2:52 left in the game. Wide open there. Hulsel closed that down and just makes it a tough shot. Houghton Lake gets the bucket. Gildy wide open, 3 ball, just a bit long. Rebound by Maya Isaga, gives it back to Butson. Emily Gildy, wide open little jumper. Back irons it in.
Driving the basket, number 50, Emily Gildy.
2:11 left in the game. Close steal by Maya Isaac right there. The clock keeps running. Running clock on. Houghton Lake gets the ball in. We're going to call the foul on Maya Isaac.
Foul, number 5, her second, 230.
Houghton Lake pulls the trigger. Jumper no good. Emily Gildy battling down low. Gets it. Maya gets it up ahead. Lauren Gildy with the layup. No good. Caitlin Bunsen gets it. Gets the put back.
Driving the basket, number 3, Caitlin Bunsen.
Minute 10 left in the game. Hood with a nice little jumper down low.
Number 10, Lauren Hood.
We're under a minute left in this game. McBain is going to cruise to a victory, but they're still got a little bit of work to do here. Also with the great little move down low, banks it in. It's good.
Driving the basket, number 54, Isabel Elsa.
Short little jumper is good.
21, Haley Watson.
Haley Watson makes the score. Caitlin Bunsen. Maya Isaac for the 3-ball. Answers quickly.
Number 5, Maya Isaac.
And that should just about end the game right there, as we have a running clock and they're getting ready to set it up. And there we go. So, the McBain JV is victorious at the end of the game at 73-21. End the game with your scoring statistics, your official statistics by my outstanding statistician. Taylor Bentham leads all scorers with 10 points. Claire Goodrich has 8. Caitlin Butson ends up with 8. Maya Isaac with 6. Annalise Ferdine with 4. Reese Insing had another 2 to chip in. Sydney Hooker really did a great job on the boards with 6. Annika Boss with 7. Emily Gildy with 4. Addison Naderhood and Izzy Helsel each with 6. That's your scoring wrap-up. And you've been watching the Rambler Review. We'll be back in a couple for the varsity game.